Good evening, everyone. It is yet another beautiful, beautiful Thursday, and we are here as the alternative voice. Welcome to our today's broadcast. My name is Millicent Ochieng, and I will be your host tonight. Thank you so much. We are very excited that you could find time in the course of the day to join this live chat. Today, we are going to talk about youth, growth, and development. Yes, we all want change, we all want growth, and we all want development in areas where we live in. But then again, we have to acknowledge the fact that for that change to happen, for that growth, for that development to happen, it has to start from somewhere. It has to start by you, it has to start by me, because we as young people, we really have a lot of potential to change the world. Now, tonight, our guest, who is a committed fellow in terms of communal growth and development, he is a published author, he is a communication and public affairs enthusiast, and he is also this year Global 2020 Global Diana Award winner. Into our show tonight, all the way from Bungoma, in the Republic of Kenya, I welcome Edwin Masika. Hi, Edwin. How are you?
Hi, Millicent. I'm good, and you?
I'm very well, thanks. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Mr. Edwin Nalulasi Masika, a graduate of Communications and Public Relations, and currently a master's student in Communications and Public Affairs, whose passion for communal growth and communal empowerment is so much unmatched. I am the 2020 Diana Award, the Diana Global.
Hello, Mr. Edwin. Can you hear us?
Change is immeasurable. It is a pleasure to be part of this particular show so that we can be able to demystify this particular topic before us.
All right. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful introduction, Mr. Edwin. You were this year's Global Diana Award winner. Congratulations. All right. Mr. Edwin, can you hear us, Mr. Edwin? All right. Dear viewers who are just joining us right now, this is the Alternative Voice, and today we are talking about youth, growth, and development. So feel free to share your thoughts, to share your comments, share your questions at the comment section, and also tell me where you are watching us from. Please, I really need to know who you are and where you are actually watching us from. I will be so glad to read your name in this live show. Our guest tonight seems to be having internet problem. Oh, thank you so much. You're back, Edwin.
Thank you.
Yeah, kindly sit up so that we can actually see you. Yeah, thank you so much. We can now see you well, Edwin. Thank you. So I was actually congratulating you for winning Global Diana Award. Please tell us about this award and how you won it, and maybe how we as youth can participate in winning the same.
Thank you so much, Millicent. Diana Global Award is an award that was established by the British government in honor of Princess Diana. This is an award that is given to young people across the globe who have committed themselves towards ensuring and driving social change in their particular communities. This is an award that is given to individuals in recognition of their efforts in making the world a happier place through initiatives and kind of developmental projects that spur communal development and societal transformation. So basically, this is an award that I was given, that I received this particular year. It is because of my immense contribution towards the different communal development engagements that I involved myself in. Among them, I run multiple youth capacity building programs focusing on the rural villages in Kenya, whereby I mentor, inspire, and talk to community-based organizations, youth groups, and also other like-minded social outfits that motivate and contribute immensely to grassroots development. So basically, apart from the inspiration and apart from the capacity building programs that I run, I have also authored a book called Personal Branding. And this is a book that inspires, motivates, and compels young people to bring out the best of who they are in terms of their talents, in terms of their skills, and in terms of their professional expertise. So this is a book that has inspired a lot of young people across the country to be able to leverage their potential and live to their actual true potential. So that is also part of my societal contribution towards positive transformation and societal development. Then also, I have been.
I just wanted you to brief us what the award was about. Thank you so much. I
Thank
think
you.
that was, yeah. I just want to ask you a question that is so connected to this award so that you expound more on how much you are bringing growth and development in your community. So, Edwin, today's business is youth growth and development. We really want to understand our position, our role as youth in terms of bringing growth and development in areas where we live in. So, Edwin, in your own story, in your own words, kindly help us understand what exactly are we supposed to be doing as youth in order to effect change or actually growth and development in areas where we live in. Edwin.
Thank you so much, Millicent. As youths, we have the advantage of age, we have the advantage of time, we have the advantage of creativity and innovativeness, and we have the advantage of zeal and strength and the vigor that we need to pursue that whichever we want to pursue within our communities and within our societies. First of all, as youths, we have an opportunity to be creative, to be innovative, and look around our society, around our communities, try to identify the gaps, try to identify the challenges, and in our own ways, individually, communally, and even collaboratively, try to devise ways and means through which we can be able to leverage those particular challenges and be part of the solution givers, or rather the solution providers to the challenges facing communities, you know. And as young people, I have always said that each and every one of us has that particular unique solution, or that particular unique aspect of life that he or she needs to breathe into the society, right? You might be having different gifts, different talents, so you must always have a soul search within yourself and try to find how you can be able to turn that particular gift or that particular talent into something profitable, or into something that contributes towards the well-being of the society and also the well-being of your individual. So one, youth must be creative. Secondly, youth must be innovative, and youth must be willing to overstretch and come out of their comfort zones so that they can pursue that which they are inspired and motivated to pursue.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Edwin, for that. And please, if you could please go on, because one of the things that I found out was that you are really committed in communal growth back home in Bungoma County, where you come from. If you could please share with us what you do, what exactly you do in bringing about growth in where you stay in. I think it will give us a lot of motivation in really understanding our role in terms of growth and development in our country, in Africa at large, and even in the whole world. Edwin.
Thank you so much, Millicent. As an individual, every human being on this particular planet has a story. Mine is no different. I too have a story about my journey. And from my childhood, perhaps the kind of circumstances, or rather the kind of situations that I was exposed to at a young age, motivated and inspired me and contributed immensely towards my uh, personality, that I always became a person who looks at how can I make a situation better, right? So how can I be able to look at my society and be able to transform this particular society into a positive space that can be able to accommodate other young growing talents and other young growing dreams, right? So in my own community, I was inspired and motivated to author a book, and that is a book which I've always used to inspire, to conduct mentorship programs, to conduct capacity building sessions for youth groups and other like-minded individuals, so that I can inspire them out of their visible boundaries to start living a life of hope, a life of a better tomorrow, so that their thinking, their reasoning, and their way of imagination is not just confined to the visible boundaries and the challenges that face them in their rural setups, right? That is what I've been doing in Bungoma. And currently, I am involved with Seed of Love Foundation as a general manager. And in this particular foundation, we have been carrying out communal development programs targeting at providing food to the less fortunate in society, in the community. We have around 60 families on this particular program, targeting the elderly, the widows, and the sickly. We also have another program called Seed and Build, where we are providing shelters to the less privileged again. We have had widows who have very touching and very heart-wrenching stories. Some have even been they have been denied property from their clans where they are married from. So we, as a foundation, we have come in to be able to provide this particular a shelter and a place where they can be able to call home. The other thing is we run a program called Sit and Help, where we are so much focused on treating the Jiga infected individuals within the rural setups. And this is happening in Kakamega County, a place called Pisero, a village called, a sub-county called Pisero. So we are able to bring out both kids, the elderly, and even the grown-ups also, so that we can be able to treat them and be able to ensure that we restore their human dignity of mobility. Because, Millicent, you get into villages and you realize children are not able to go to school because they are Jiga infested, both in their hands and in their feet. You come to the grown-ups, some their feet also, and their fingers and their hands are also infested, so they are not able to fend for their families, and they are even elderly, very old grandparents. They're also Jiga infested, and it's a very, very sad state. So as a foundation, we come in to be able to fill in these particular gaps. Then there is another program called the Soul Pads, where we provide sanitary towels to girls from rural communities. Trust me, you Millicent, in this particular century, we have thousands and thousands of young girls who are not able to go to school during their menses just because they cannot be able to afford a sanitary towel. So from Seed of Love, foundation, we are able to we are able to address these particular challenges. And Seed of Love Foundation is a foundation that was started by a lady called Alice Diassi from the United States of America. So she had this particular dream, she had this particular conviction that she needed to reach out, and therefore she founded and started this organization at the US, and it has scaled down to Kenya, now working in the rural western region, Kakamega County and Huisero sub-county. And our motto has always been one village at a time. We've started with Kakamega County, Huisero, but who knows? In the next 5 years, we might be all over the country. One step at a time and a village at a time, we shall get there.
Amen. Amen for that. You guys are really doing awesome. That's so amazing. I'm so excited to hear that from you. That's a lot of good work going on from your end as the general manager of Seed of Love. And it's a good thing today we are even going to be joined by the CEO and the founder of Seed of Love. I'm so excited. So, guys, we are the change that we want to see in the areas where we are living in. And Edwin is actually just proving that to us that we don't really need much. You are that change. You just have to need to have that right positive mindset. You have to get out of your comfort zone, as he is explaining it. I hope you are really taking good note and you are really gaining much. So, guys, again, we are going to see the videos of Edwin actually doing this. Don't take just his word; he's actually doing them. So please don't show us some of the good work that Edwin does back in Kakamega and Bungoma County.
Kila kitu si mnaandika, mtu asiseme Esther amenichochea. Hiyo kitabu ndio itaonyesha kila kitu. Kama wewe ukuji, utakuwa kwa kitabu, hautakuwa kwa kitabu. Sasa hiyo kitabu ndio itakurusha nje. Hokubendi babidiko. Simbemba kuleshe.
So acha tupande pande hii, si tupele. Kuna wengine, kuna villages zingine zimengojea. Pia twende kwa.
Kuna laini mbili. Kidogo tu hii. Kupandia maharagwe lakini ndio yenyewe hati stable. Kutanganya kwa zile hizi na kuleta pole sasa hii inapeleka haraka. Fikishe tu kwa gani. Sambo.
Ndani bedroom.
Wow. Wow. Edwin, that is you helping your people, bringing some change, bringing some growth in your area. Amazing. Keep up, Edwin. Good job.
Thank you so much, Millicent. And this is made possible through Seed of Love Foundation that was started by Alice Diassi.
Wonderful job, wonderful. Thank you. Kudos. So, Don, let me read some few comments from our viewers. I want to hear what our viewers think about our topic tonight. Brian Akeno is saying, I'm ready. He's ready. Thank you so much, Brian. Oh, okay, nice. Is in Joroge is saying tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in, Joroge. Vivin Kaidi, I'm loving this discussion already. Thank you so much, beautiful Vivin Kaidi. Lydia J. Telewa, she's saying, this is a good talk. Kudos. Thank you so much, Lydia. Bemulonzo Bechoni. Nice talk at its best time. Wow, thank you so much. Agri Wanyama, kazi nzuri kaka mdogo Edwin. Oh, thank you. Daniel O. Jaka is saying, good topic. Thank you so much, Jaka. Anna Mega. Oh my God, I'm not going to pronounce the second name because I might. Thanks, guys, for great job. Have you done? For great job you have done in the community. Some love heart, and then thanks Alice Diasis as we. I don't know if it's complete, but yeah. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for your very, very wonderful comments there. Please keep the comments coming and tell me where you are actually watching us from. Now, into our show tonight, I really wish to invite um, uh, Alice. Alice, who is the CEO and the founder. Wow, Alice, you're there all the way from the United States. Here
Yeah.
we
Hello,
are
hello.
Alice. Hi, Alice. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you, Millicent. Nice meeting you.
Good.
Thanks, Edwin, for inviting me to this broadcast. I'm very humbled to be here and talking to you guys. That I'm very appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, Alice. You see, we've been talking about Seed of Love Foundation.
Yes.
You are the CEO of Seed of Love. But before we go into that, please introduce yourself, Alice.
Okay. My name is Alice Diasis. I say half an American and half Brazilian. I was born in Brazil, but I came into this country. I was very young, so I spent more of my years in U.S. than in Brazil. So I have the passion of the Brazilians, and I think that the achievements of an American. So I'm a little bit both until I went to Kenya, because now my heart is divided into three parts. So now I call myself a Luya as well. Thank So if anybody calls me, where are you from, Kenya? They say, oh, I'm a lawyer. I don't know if that is a good thing or not, but that's how I relate to you guys, you know. And I am, so I'm in three ways now. Before Kenya, I used to be do citizenship, and now I'm in, I'm in all the way. I'm in all the way. So I found the Seed of Love a little over, not even 2 years ago. I watched a video on the jiggers, and I decided making a small donation. And from there on, it was just jiggers, and we started treating jiggers in a most humanitarian way that I could possibly think. So we started making the treatments with the potassium permanganate, and we went all the way for 13 months just treating jiggers until came in the pandemic. And when the pandemic hit us, I don't know if you guys follow us in the US, it was very, very bad here. I still think it's not going, back to the place. And we're still like, delaying a lot of things here through the pandemic. But it was through the pandemic that I can use the word God here. Is that okay, Millicent? Is it okay to say God here? I mean, I have to praise God for what happened during the pandemic. because during the pandemic, God gave me the 7 seats. And the 7 seats are 7 projects. Edwin already spoke about 3. Ed spoke about the seed and feed, seed and build, and seed and health. And we also have the seed and soul, is the one you saw in the video, which every person it's having their own garden, and you will give it indigenous vegetables for them to grow. We have the seed and pray, is someone that's going to the village, as a pastor goes to the village, and he brings, he's making the bridge between the village people and us. So he gives all the information. Yes, we are Christians. We believe in the love of Jesus Christ, and we bring the word of the salvation through Christ to them, to the village people. And we cannot do all this without having fun, right? So, see, they fun. Yes, I believe in fun. I believe God wants us to have fun. I believe God wants us to enjoy. And so we have the city fun, and right behind me, I don't know if you can see, but those are uniforms that we are making for the children for our villages. So we enroll now 60 families on the program, as Ed said, and we are working on it. And I just want to, take this moment to thank, the Kenyans for having received, my offering to work in the villages, open heart, open arms, and he gave their hearts to us. And especially I want to thank Edwin. This Edwin is our general manager. Edwin is my eyes. Edwin is my ears. Edwin is my mouth. He is in charge of the operations for City of Love with Derek. That's his our event coordinator. But I want to just emphasize, the young and this beautiful work that, I always say I visualize and Edwin put into place. And also I want to thank you, Millicent. It's our donors. I do the hardest part. I'm saying to you, I prospect people all day long, talking about the foundation and talking about Seed of Love and what do we do. And so that's a good intro, I guess. This is what we do.
My Marcus. Wow. Thank you so much,
Thank
Alice.
you.
You are really doing an amazing job
Thank you.
serving the people, which is actually our ultimate goal, purpose as human beings. I mean, here on earth. Like the ultimate goal of every human being is always to serve people, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. So I'm so excited about what Seed of Love is actually impacting in people's lives, and keep going on, and we really love it. Thank you so much. And
Thank
Alice,
you.
you're based in the US and Kenya alone, or are there some other countries that the Seed of Love is based?
So our slogan is growing, multiplying to the nations, right? Right now we work in Kenya, but we are very open-minded to expand to any other country as long as you have the right resources, right? And the resources is the hardest part. I mean, God has blessed us, tremendously with people here in the US to support me. Pretty much we're doing this among my friends, friends of friends, friends of friends, and it's just growing as a community. And yes, I would love to get our 7 seats, because now we have a vision and just have to adapt it to different regions. And we love to open up to other countries as well, but we have to wait for the right resources in order for us to do that. And we are one village at a time. Edwin said that. So I would love to come into all over Kenya, and you have no idea how many phone calls and texting I receive daily of people saying, "Please bring your project to this county." And I'm very committed to Questero. I still learning how to say it. I still very committed, and I think when God says to me, it's time for, spread your wings. We're gonna be here, ready to do that. So So I would love to open up to other workshops as well. Yes, we would.
It is so good. It is so awesome of you, actually, too, Alice. And then today we are talking about youth growth and development. So, how many youths are you working with, and how many youths are you actually working with in terms of fulfilling the goal of Seed of Love? And also, maybe if you could please share with us what position or what role are youths supposed to be doing, maybe in effecting growth in areas where they're living around the world, like what are youth supposed to be doing? And if you're working with youths, also please just share with us. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you. So, yes, I love the young mind. I always did. I think I'm 54 years old, and I think in my mind, and a lot of times I will still think I'm 25, you know. Although I can be a little, Edwin, a little crazy sometimes, all over the place, but I have a very young heart, you know. My body doesn't respond to the mind that I have, but I think like I have a disconnection right here. Right here is 25. Right here, I feel like an 80. So I just work as much as I can. But yes, the youth is that's why my next trip to Kenya. One thing that I'm gonna do on the next month, I'll be there with you guys. Stop praying for me for this trip. There's a little shaky right now to leave the country, but yeah, I have a lot of faith. But one thing that we want to do, I have started speaking with Edwin about the student fund. That's why I want my children to have a uniform, because I want to bring the youth. I want to bring them. I want to teach them music. I want to teach them music. I teach them instruments and do something on their spare time. So that's why I want to put them on a uniform now, the Seed of Love uniforms. So when it was the groups coming, I know which one is mine. I know which one is belonging to the. But eventually, everyone I hope is we're gonna be able to give uniforms and community centers for they to come and to develop, the best abilities. One little things I remember for the youth that I saw in Kenya. On my last trip to Kenya, we did an event, and it was a lot of people. 302 people was treated on the event alone, just the jiggers, plus the people that came for the show with the Stevie K. And I remember there was a stage, and the music started playing, and the kids jumped right in, and they started like all these beautiful moves, and I cannot move to save my soul, Millicent and Edwin. And I tried. They put me up on the stage too. I was making a fool of myself, but I tried to make the movements. But I saw the kids like with the dancing, and at that memory came into my mind so strongly, and it never left. And that's why now we're going to back. I'm going to Kenya, and I already told Edwin we're going to start developing city fun, which we're gonna bring the youth. We want to bring the youth voice. Whether they like poetry, they like to reading or music or dance and anything cultured. This seed is gonna be just for that alone, And God blessing us. I already have started talking to Edwin to us to build a community center on each community that we are working on it. Edwin, I don't know. Let me ask this to you. How many villages are we working today on a Cruzeiro area? Do you have an idea, Edwin?
Sorry, Edwin, your mic is muted.
It's muted.
Your mic is muted, Edwin. Just unmute.
We're currently working in over 7 villages.
7.
In
okay.
Right now. And just to answer your question, Millicent, the foundation has now over 11 youths working in our various programs. We have Seed and Health, we have Seed and Feed, we have Seed and Sow, we have Seed and Fun, and we have Seed and Pray. And if you look at the videos, you can see that most of our staff, the people donning in our reflector jackets, and our t-shirts, most of them are young people. Actually, because as a foundation, we have a strong belief in the young people to be the center stage of societal and rural development. In a way, we are calculating virtues and principles of self-responsibility, of leadership, and of being of essential value to the communities and societies around them. And that is why you see that as a foundation, we have taken the young people to be the center stage, the springboard of our development, because they are innovative, they are creative, they have the energy, and they have the will, the strong will to be able to be part of the change they want to see in their communities.
Yeah, we believe that. We believe that the youth.
All
That's
right.
exactly
Thank
what
you
we
so much.
believe in.
I'm really excited that you guys have involved a lot of youth in your organization, in the foundation. And it's still growing. And can you imagine the number of youths you have involved there? I'm so excited about that. And it's really awesome. It's really a wonderful job that you guys are doing. Today only, the number of villages that were visited, that's actually a very big uh, it's beautiful, guys. Keep on doing what you are doing.
Just so
Keep
you
on
know,
having.
for children of the age of 2, Millicent, from the age of 2 to the age of 14, we have 218 kids in our and enrolled in our program.
Oh
Just
wow,
just the
amazing.
just the group age. We haven't counted, like we counted, we didn't count on how many people we have on our program, but it's 60 families. The families varies from 15 people to family of 4. So I am very, very excited to come into Kenya in the next month and visit every single one of them and just bring in my blessings. And I'm very excited. And now we're building our first house. And Edwin can talk to you about the seed and build. We haven't not launched it yet, but we are kind of, starting to talk a little bit about seed and build.
All
Edwin,
right. So
that
getting
more.
back to you guys, this is a very wonderful discussion, and I'm seeing our viewers are actually excited about happy. Let me just read for you a few comments. From Rhoda Wanjiru, all the way from UK. Hello, the topic is really insightful. Edwin is totally right. We need to take up the policies and get involved as youths if we need to see the change we are looking for. Thank you so much, Rhoda. Joy Atieno, God bless you for your work, Edwin. Team, Edwin. Robert Wanyonyi, good discourse. Thank you. And Robert is like this. Again, Rhoda is back. Thank you so much, Rhoda, for your good comments. Um, Also, could you, Edwin, this is a question, please, you need to take it. Also, could you explain if you collaborate with the national government, says the Ministry of Agriculture, or any other while enacting your policy? Would be nice to highlight if you are working with any other not for-profit organization. So that is a question our guests are going to answer in a short while. Thank you so much, Rhoda. Emmanuel Nalulasi, good work, bro. Next, I'm having Billy Wamukota. You got this. Oh, you got this. Billy, thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Very, very, very wonderful comments from our viewers. We have, there is also Vivian Kaidi is back again. And that's some good work you are doing, Brian. Oh, we are having Edwin, Vivian. Thank you so much, Vivian, for your comments. Keep commenting, guys. Grace Mwangi, good work. Thank you. People are actually congratulating Edwin, and they are very happy. Don't call me, I'm in a live show. Another viewer, Rose Achieng. Hello, Rwanda, watching and listening keenly from. I'm sorry about that. So Rose is saying, watching and listening keenly from Kenya. Love the discussion. Thank you so much, Rose, for watching. Stay tuned because we are yet to discuss even more. So, guys, we are 41 minutes past time. And then, first of all, Edwin, if you could please answer the question that one of our viewers asked, if you guys are having, you guys are working with the government or an NGO, other NGOs in what you guys are doing. So please.
Thank you so much, Millicent. You must first of all realize that as an NGO, as a foundation, we have our objectives, we have our goals, we have a vision and a mission that we seek to achieve, right? But as an NGO and as a foundation, we cannot be able to achieve the objectives, the mission, and the goals in isolation. That is why in areas we operate in, we have administrative structures right from the national government up to the county government. Especially a case in point is Seed and Health, where we offer jigger treatment to victims affected in the villages. We have been working constantly with the Ministry of Health. This is both from the national government and the county government from the affected area so that we are able to use their administrative structure at the grassroots. And this has seen us work closely with the community health volunteers because they understand these villages very well. They understand these villages very well. They understand the people who are affected, the most vulnerable ones, and the most that need urgent intervention. So yes, we are working in constant collaboration and in constant consultation with the administrative structures on ground. And we are open to more partnerships and collaborations with any other interested non-governmental organizations and not-for-profit organizations. As Alice Diasis, the CEO, put it, we are a growing organization and we can't grow in isolation, so we must be able to stretch our wings, gather all and scatter none, so long as at the end of it, the objectives, the goals, and the missions of this organization are achieved in either way.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Edwin, for that. And guys, let us have a short break before we get back into maybe our final part of the discussion. Yeah, break, please, Don.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning, and much more. We apply encapsulation cleaning method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM, or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be via M-Pesa Paybill 731-1341. Follow us on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Welcome to Ahava Medical Center. We are located at Konamaji, Manyata, opposite Kisumu Elite Academy, Kisumu County. At Ahava, we offer general and specialist consultations, laboratory services, pharmacy, mother and child clinic. We also offer inpatient and maternity services including Linda Mama, and soon opening up our theater services. We accept NHIF and other insurance companies. Choose Ahava Medical Center as your facility of choice today. Call us on 0714-815-323. Follow us on Facebook at Ahava Medical Center, Kisumu. Ahava Medical Center, healthcare with compassion.
Welcome back, guys. We are back. Yeah, Alice is also back. Okay, thank you so much. Now, Edwin, a lot of youths out there would really wish to do a lot for their communities because, yeah, maybe they are admiring what you are doing, or just out of passion, they really want to do a lot to bring some change into areas where they live in. So please, if you could please just tell them something. Where is the starting point? Where would they start from in order to maybe bring about change? What's your takeaway to them, Edwin?
Thank you so much, Millicent, and to each and every youth who is watching us today. I want them to take time and have a self-evaluation and ask themselves the following. Like, as a young person, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your pursuits? What inspires you or what motivates you? Every day, every time, whenever you wake up in the morning, what do you seek to achieve? And each and every day as you set out, does everything that you do in that particular day contribute towards you achieving your goals? We all have that something which is special in us, right? And the most important thing as young people is to think. If you can conquer your mind, if you can be able to defeat the self-incompetent thoughts, then you can be able to become something. Just start from anywhere. It doesn't matter how small it is. It doesn't matter how remote it is. But at the end of it all, if you have the focus, if you have the determination, and you are clear in your mind where you want to get, irrespective of the prevailing circumstances right now, I assure you that one day you're going to be the top of what you want to do. So basically, self-discipline is key, and being the cheerleader of yourself. Because as young people, we have always existed in a life of blame games. I can't do this because I don't have ABCD. But at the end of it all, success is personal and progress is individualistic, but glory comes in as a communal affair. So you must take responsibility and take the initiative as a young person towards the life you want to lead, towards the achievements that you want to make, because at the end of it all, the world will never give you room for excuses. The world will only celebrate you because of what you are able to offer to it. If you have nothing to offer to the world will never smile at you. So, you young lady, you young man who is watching us today, you have something to offer. It's upon you to find out what is it that you can offer to the world, that you can offer to the society, and find out what it takes for you to be able to offer it. And sure enough, you will be able to achieve that which you want. And Millicent, for a long time, young people have always seated on the fence. And I think that is the most downgrading aspect of youth power. It is time that young people started to participate, whether it's in leadership, whether it's in politics, whether it's in social and communal change. Come out and offer that small you can offer and learn in the process, because that is the only way you will be noticed. That is the only way you'll be discovered. And that is the only way you will be able to stand out among the rest. Because if you hide yourself in the comfort zone of your parents, or if you hide yourself in the comfort zones of wherever you are, no, the world will never realize that you exist. So it is up to you to step out and step out boldly, correctly, and offer that which you can. Because that is the only way that as young people, we can rise to the occasion and offer the leadership for societal transformation that we seek to see in our communities.
Wonderful, wonderful insight from you, Edwin. And I hope our listeners are really taking keen notes on what you're saying, because your words are full of wisdom and it can really be of help to them. Because when you really want to do something honestly, and you really want to do it, and its goal, its end result is to be serving people out there, then no matter what, you're just going to succeed in it. With your self-discipline and no giving excuses and the fact, you are really going to succeed in it. I'm going to play the last video of you, of the kind of work you are doing back home, and then Alice will give us her last remarks about our today's topic. Don.
It is the work of
Wonderful, wonderful. Seed of Love Foundation is really transforming lives back home, and may God bless you guys.
Thank
So,
you.
Alice, all the way from the United States of America, please give us your final remarks on our today's topic. Alice.
Well, that's so nice to be here today. Thank you so much for the audience, for you guys, and for you, Millicent, that I just recently just connect to it. You know, what can I say? You know, God is so good. I say I really found my purpose in life doing this. God has put me, you know, amazing people together to, you know, to help to make those, you know, 7 seeds is just to sprout. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for people that look at, believe it, and donate to our organization. I am very thankful for the 60 I call the godmothers and godfathers. I am refused to call them sponsors or donors. They are more than donors. They are godmothers and godfathers of the 60 deserving families that we enrolled to the program. And I just want to say thank you to Kenya, to all of you, to people that has been helping out, and Edwin especially, and you know, any people from America that they decided to just, you know, to give some, you know, for someone that's need. I have this thing about Mother Teresa. I love Mother Teresa de Calcutta, and she says one thing that it's like in my modern life. She says, if you cannot feed 1,000, then feed just one. Is on that principle that we started with the seed and feed. And just take what Edwin told, you know, said about the youth. Don't look your situation, just do it. When I started this new season of Seed of Love, where the 7 seeds came in, before we only treated jiggers, I started selling masks, face masks, during the pandemic. And that's how we started. I started fundraising face masks. And I used to say on my posts is I trade mask for food. And people called me and they say, Alice, are you hungry? Do you need food for yourself? And I say, no, I need feed people. They cannot help themselves. And if you look at the situation, how I was sewing masks here at my house, I didn't even have a table to put my sewing machine in. And don't look your situation. It's compassion has to do with passion and action. So if you have something in your heart that you want to do it, just do it, because things would happen towards your way. Don't look at you have the best bank account for you to do anything. Don't look for, you know, your situation, where you coming from. You know, connect with people, and very little things that you do matter to other people, and you're starting to overflow in someone's life. You know you prosper when you start to overflow. When you overflow, someone is going to be benefit from what you do. And that's my final thought. And I just want to, you know, emphasize what Edwin say, overflow. And how I'm going to overflow if I don't even, starting giving to someone. Maybe, Melissa, a person has nothing to give. You don't have no even money or supply or anything, but they have a finger. If you have a finger, you know what the finger is for? It's for share Seed of Love Foundation to someone. I'm just asking you, follow us on Instagram. If you don't have anything to give me a finger. Can you give me a finger and just go to Seed of Love Inc. and Instagram and share? We need followers on that page. Unfortunately, nowadays, we count how popular we are by the number of the followers we have. And I'm begging, ask you Kenyans. Kenyans, don't give me anything. Just give me a finger. Would you give me a finger just to share and have followers? That's all am I asking you guys to do for me. Just give me a finger. That's it. Thank you.
Oh my God. Right from this show, I'm just going to give you that
Give me the
finger
finger. I
right
just got a
away.
finger.
Yeah,
We can give you hashtag a finger for Kenyans.
interesting. Interesting. Thank you so much,
I like
Alice.
to
I don't
joke.
even want
I really love to joke. I'm a fun person, so.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't even want to repeat what you said. I just want people to take it as you said it, because you said it in a very, very good way, and I don't want to spoil anything. I just love the mission of one village, transforming one village at a time. Keep up,
Yes.
Ali, and God is going to bless you more, just
Thank
because
you.
of
Thank you.
one at a go. Thank you so much. You are doing a great job, and
Thank you.
kudos. Yeah, I know you're just starting your day over there, so we are gonna let you go, and
Okay.
maybe you just have a very wonderful time
And
today.
give me the finger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye
Thank
bye
you.
now. I'll leave now. Bye.
All right. All right. Bye. So, Edwin, we have 2 minutes left to end our show. Your final remarks on our today's topic, please.
Thank you so much, Millicent. Thank you for hosting me today. Um, One thing I want to tell all our viewers that we all have a responsibility, however minute it is. We have a responsibility towards ourselves first, towards our families, towards our societies, towards our community, and towards the general transformative pursuit that we would wish to pursue. So, do you, be you, never stop thinking and never stop growing, because the moment you do that, then you are outgrowing your usefulness as a young person. Thank you.
Wow. Again, thank you, Edwin, for that wonderful remarks to our viewers tonight. And may God bless you. Keep doing you. And you're really going to receive much as a result. Just like Alice told us, I mean, don't expect it. It is not just a matter of take. You have to give. So keep serving your community. Keep just giving a lot until you remain empty. No, don't remain empty, but keep giving more. You are going to receive more, and be blessed tonight. Um, Dear viewers, we are coming to the end of our show tonight. This is the Alternative Voice. I hope you have been I hope you had a very, very wonderful session, and you've learned a lot what you are supposed to be doing to just bring growth in the place where you are living in. It's not going to happen until you actually do it. So thank you so much, viewers. Please, Alice has requested us to just give her a thumb. We are also asking you here at the Alternative Voice to give us just a thumb. Please follow us on our Instagram page at the Alternative Voice. Follow us on our Facebook page at the Alternative Voice as well, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel also at the Alternative. voice as well. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to us. And I hope you are going to just implement anything you learned today. Thank you so much. And to the Alternative Voice team, you guys are doing great. And thank you so much for this wonderful show. Thank you so much even for other shows that you've always been organizing for our viewers. And up to that point, I just want to say thank you and goodbye. Have a good night. Love and light with people. Bye.
Good, Vincent from Rwanda.
Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. We welcome you to Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Our services include pressure wash, steam wash, snow foam and gentle hand wash, wheel and rim cleaning, tire shine, engine and body wash, vacuum, carpet cleaning and much more. We apply encapsulation cleaning method to attack all forms of dirt and debris, which guarantee you the best results. We are consistent on quality services at affordable prices. Book an appointment now. You can call, text, DM or WhatsApp 0710 587 285 and we will come to you. All payments will be via M-Pesa Paybill 731-1341. Follow us on our social media platforms at Mtaani Quick Auto Spa. Welcome to Ahava Medical Center. We are located at Konamaji, Manyata, opposite Kisumu Elite Academy, Kisumu County. At Ahava, we offer general and specialist consultations, laboratory services, pharmacy, mother and child clinic. We also offer inpatient and maternity services including Linda Mama, and soon opening up our theater services. We accept NHIF and other insurance companies. Choose Ahava Medical Center as your facility of choice today. Call us on 0714-815-323. Follow us on Facebook at Ahava Medical Center, Kisumu. Ahava Medical Center,